Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review, and this time I shall be reviewing Wake Up, Dead Man, which is the third film in the Knives Out series. It's now a trilogy until they make more, and I'm all in for them, as long as Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig are still up for it. That's all I care about. And it's of course directed by Rian Johnson once again, who made the first two, which were Knives Out and Glass Onion, and once again starring Daniel Craig as Bennett Blanc, if that's how you say his character's name. And then you have some new cast members in here. You have John O'Connor, I believe that's him. And then you have Josh Brolin in there. You have Jeremy Renner in there. And then you have Andrew Scott, who was in Spectre, Daniel Craig's penultimate Bond film. And yeah, Josh O'Connor, that's Josh O'Connor, yep. Sorry if I said that correctly. My connection's not doing very good with the Google at the minute. So guys, Knives Out is basically now on Netflix, and I love how that Netflix is allowing certain filmmakers to put the stuff on streaming for people who are unable to see everything in the cinema these days, myself included, because been busy, so watched on Netflix anyway. So, baffling death inside a quiet church draws Bennett Blanc into a tensive investigation with faith secrets and some precaution blur as a closed community turns against itself, which is pretty much part to sum up the plot of the movie. There's a word I can pronounce that, so I'm sorry about that. These films continue to be so good. I'd say, for me personally, the first Knives Out is my favourite. And I'd say I like Wake Up Dead Man more than Glass Onion slightly, but I love all three of these movies. Rian Johnson is continuing to make these movies as original instead of ruining some massive IP moving on. And Daniel Craig, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best actors working today. I mean, from James Bond and now Blanc in the Knives Out series, like, he is the only character returning from the first film. He's in all three because he is the main character in the whole thing. And Daniel Craig clearly just owns the role. Yeah, he speaks a southern accent, but honestly, I can really handle it, honestly, because he's pretty dang good at it. Then you also have other cast members, as I said before. You have Josh O'Connor, who was the standout in this movie. Whenever Daniel Craig is not in the movie at times, Josh O'Connor is sort of the main character in the movie, and just his performance was just terrific, and I would love to see more stuff with him. Also seen all the other actors in the movie. Andrew Scott, playing Lee Ross, great seeing him. And then Jeremy Renner, likable guy, great seeing him in there. And I love how they handle Josh Brolin's character, long hair character. Definitely stood out in the movie for sure. And what I love about each of these Knives Out movies, all three of these movies, is that they just fly by. I mean, the first Knives Out was about 2 hours and 10 minutes. This film and Glass Onion are roughly 2 hours and 20 minutes, but all three of these movies fly by as soon as you're invested with all the great scenes, the characters, and the witty dialogue. It really gets going. And Rian Johnson, as far as I'm concerned, just handles it extremely well. And I just think that this is maybe the best like mystery series by far. I mean, Kenneth Branagh's series where I had Murder on the Orient Express, and then a couple of other movies. I mean, is actually pretty solid and quite underrated. You know, definitely doesn't deserve the hate. But this Knives Out series is the best mystery series as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, so far anyway. And overall, guys, I loved Wake Up Dead Man. Really, my only problem is that at times in a couple of scenes, the pacing kind of just fall off only just a wee bit. But still, though, guys, Wake Up Dead Man, the third film in the Knives Out series, is excellent. I highly suggest watching it. Unfortunately, it's not in cinema anymore. But if for whatever reason you're still able to, go see the movie for sure. If you love mystery movies and you're a fan of Knives Out series, you're gonna love this. But if you prefer to stream, then watch it on Netflix the way I did. Not my preferred choice, but I had to deal with what I had to anyway. But anyways, lots of things are excuses these days. But hey-oh, gotta do it. But all the acting in this movie is superb. Has a great ensemble cast. Nothing like the first Knives Out. I mean, Knives Out has one of the best ensemble casts in a movie I've ever seen. But Wake Up Dead Man's cast was still great. And just Rian Johnson, I'm up for anything else he makes in the near future. And I'm going to give Wake Up Dead Man an A. There you go, guys. That is my review on Wake Up Dead Man. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this new film in the Knives Out series. Let me know below in the comments. And also, which is your favourite of the Knives Out films? Or you can rank all three of the movies if you'd like to. Be interested to know which is your favourite in the series. And hope you guys enjoyed my Kiss Kiss Bang Bang review. In case you haven't seen it, it's on my channel right now. I've got 2 more Christmassy reviews that I've planned, so hopefully we'll get going with that. And as always, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews. Particularly classics, because they're my favourite types to do. But of course, I do new releases here and there. But as always, yet again, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, notify that bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. And if you're a returner, welcome back and hope you're enjoying the content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.